Hi, and welcome to episode 10 of the Megacorp playthrough. Today we're going to accompany Theodore through his fledgling years as an artist and hopefully earn some money. Apart from that, I need a few more turrets. The last time these brutes attacked me, I noticed that my line of defense was lackluster at this side. Alright, oops, that's not what I wanted. It was a slight mini lag in there. Okay, so the pottery stuff is really not worth much money, but I don't mind. It's a good project for Theodore to practice in. As tempting as it might be to just cheat your way through and let him almost finish several large projects until he has a acceptable artistic rating, and then after he has like a artistic 10, let him finish like 10 top-notch sculptures in a row. It's a pretty cheesy way, but I want to point it out because I like cheese. I just don't want to play cheese. Okay, what do we have here? Rissa for Grey. This work resembles Rissa Granzier insulting Okami Senmi while Okum recovers from her. So is this one of the this pottery document one of the insulting sprees? Almost sounds like that. I don't mind. So there's a piece of art of a man screaming, or a well, I don't know, people screaming at each other. Perfect. So we have only the vent missing here, and after that, the people can live in the other room. Where was my steel again? I knew I had some. There's some compacted steel. We need to mine out some more of that. Ah, and there's another deposit. Okay. Well, I'm going to let Rissa do that as long as she has some marked spaces left, because steel is something we're going to need in the longer term. Okay, so it's time to seal off the factory. I've had it with random thieves and thugs attacking my premises. So ultimately, I think I'm going to leave open an entrance into this direction and most possibly into this direction. So I'll have defenses to the northern and the southern side. Yeah, let's do that. So, well, we should definitely butcher Kevin. If you didn't catch the episode, Kevin dropped from a space pod. Okay, I want some serpentinite walls to seal off the factory. We're going to make it like that. Here goes some wall. Here goes some wall. Here goes some more wall, more out of an aesthetic point of view. Then here goes some wall. And well, maybe I'll leave that one open as well, huh? And do a triple frontier defense. Maybe that's actually going to be quite smart. But that would mean we have to fence ourselves still off somewhat. But how? How do I want to build that? Well, for now, for the time being, I'm going to build myself something like that and just leave these two slots open. Let's see how good that'll work for the time being. I just want to make sure that I have a few fortifications everywhere. And don't forget the doors. Okay, let's speeden up. Because having some walls is of quite some importance. Also, I feel like I want to transfer that stockpile zone. I'm disabling the interaction with these corpses so they might rot here in peace. But I just noticed that it's quite inefficient if I have the crematorium here and we're storing the corpses so far away from that. So my plan for the time being is, yeah, well, it's going to be a stockpile zone. These settings for the time being, and as soon as this room is mined out, this is going to be where we're dropping the bodies before they get cremated. Okay, so that's done. Great. Mincod is already in the kitchen, and the thing I really notice is I feel like we need more associates. Oakham's workforce is so, well, I would almost say that I need a animal handler and a plants person, because we have quite a fleet of animals at this point. So I have alpaca to sell. Okay, let's do that. Maybe I'll wait until the pottery is done. There's not really much not much money to be earned with that, but well. Also, I'll need a heater in here. So no. Well, seems like we're going to keep that alpaca. So Oakham has named her Sienna, so well, Oakham can keep that. Alpacas are pretty okay carrying animals, but that does mean I have to check out our other options. I'm going to try and tame those gigantolopes, because I feel like gigantolopes would be a very good addition. There's compacted steel right around the corner, and there's an ancient danger. Okay. So, wondering why I didn't do that. So, let's check out the gigantolopes. Boom. And Oakham is a really, really strong animal handler. Well, we got something for our money. And besides that, I'm going to build another generator room here. So much energy. That's good. That's really good. So where's the underground conduit? There it goes. So we're going to make the connection here as well. Okay. I know that I have a lot of excess power in the grid then, but it's pretty cool to have a lot of excess power in your grid, because you have more energy for turrets, for machines, a lot of good things. A lot of good things. Oh, we have a new piece of pottery done. Parabolic? No. Shot by devotion? No. Depressed divinity? And yes, some really weird things. On this work is a representation of a guard bot wearing a shirt. I do like that. Okay. On this piece is an artwork of an empty head. There's a lemur near the edge of the image. The style is minimalistic with blocky elements. Okay. Well, I think that's quite funny, because there's the cowboy hat, the empty cowboy hat is quite a meme for Rimworlders. Okay, so let's do some flooring. I have a lot of different things available here. So, yeah, well, I guess I'll go just for some simple stone flooring. Let's go for some stone slabs. And since serpentinite seems to be that available in the area here, let's go for that stuff. Okay, so it's time to move the beds, finally. It's Mincots. It's Rissas. And that's Oakham's, and we're finally done with barracks time. Apart from that, I want some flooring in here as well. It's time to get the things rolling. Plasteel tiles, well, that sounds quite costly. Paved tiles. Concrete tiles, well, that sounds quite fitting. Well, I don't really want to drop down steel on the floor there. That's my big problem. Aren't there other metal-based tiles which can be stuffed? Like, how about iron metal grating? Helps keeping the place clean. Let's do that. And it's time to even out the design of that room. Okay, there we go. Lots of projects to be done, but I like it that way. So... let's check out if there are... well, I could go for some more Muffalo as well. Muffalo brings some good money too. Yeah, let's see. Since I plan on sending a caravan, taming animals is, well... if you want to earn money, taming animals, if they are available in your biome, is a really powerful source of money. But then again, it is always, there's always some risk in it because of the revenge chance. So, Wolf's personal hygiene. Okay. Whoa. I don't know who Wolf was, but this actually shows us smacking some guy down named Wolf. I don't know. It's some really weird piece of art, Joe. Well, Mr. Joe, I should say. Keo's cache of valuables. So, 3 men hunting cats, and there's maybe an unknown threat. We would get psychic shock lands and guild world meds in return. How far is that away? Pretty far away. Dear. Okay. So, too far away for my taste. We're going to form a caravan and let's check. Do the guys at the... wait a sec. The Lindstorm estates are not where I want to head over. I want to head over to the Tukus Consortium. So let's check out what kind of creatures they buy, because it would be really a shame if they won't be buying my animals. So, Pakas and Muffalos. Great. So, will they buy pottery as well? I don't know the Megacorp towns so good yet, so I'm rather looking up things before sending a caravan full of things that don't get bought at the place where we're headed. So Mincot was my social guy, girl, whatever. Okay, we're sending Mincot, and I don't want to send Rissa. We're going to send Oakham, that's okay. So the fleet of donkeys will accompany us, because I really don't need that many donkeys. And there goes. And I strictly plan on bringing a new face into the colony. So I have enough components available, that's great. So let's see, stuff I'll need would be some medicine. So if there's any money left, I want to take that into account, that we could use some more medicine. So apart from the animals, I wanted to bring the pottery. Bronze pottery is obviously worth a lot more money. And apart from that, let's bring those useless items and see if they'll buy them. I don't guess they'll buy them, but whatever. I have a lot of herbal medicine though. But okay. So let's head over to this place, and we're going to set riders. This will make us faster. Okay, let's roll. So, Theodore does what I like when he does. He's making new stones. Well, it's going to be quite peaceful here with only Theodore and Rissa hanging around because, well, I should consider a new project for Theodore here because he's already starting with the endless stone grinding here. And that's certainly nothing I want to support. There was an idea of mine to spend some more leather. I have a lot of guinea pig fur, so let's check it out. Do these people actually buy armchairs or such? So yeah, they'll buy armchairs, so well, that would be a funny idea, don't you think? So let's check it out. No, the complex furniture is now here, isn't it? So the armchair has a basic value of 215 bucks if made out of cloth. So let's go for the guinea pig. Where do we have it? Guinea pig fur, here we go. 600 bucks. I'm in. And we also found a copper ore seam. But that would mean that Theodore is not included because Theodore's skills are not so much in building things. Oh, a corporate general merchant from Ludian Inc. Okay. So is Rissa socially capable? Yeah, so we're going to trade with Friday. Okay. So just designating some wild heal roots to pluck. Protein. That's quite brutal to call a person protein. Abeliroja. So Jess. What's wrong with Jess? Chronic stomach disorder. Okay. So turns out I have the option here to cancel my complete caravan because the trader comes to me. Great. Okay. Awesome. We're going to leave it like that and keeping a breeding pair here. So 1 donkey of those. Okay. I have a male and a female left, right? Right. The Muffalo is sold. Sorceress is the young new donkey. Okay, let's keep going. So I'm just noticing that the pottery is not available anymore because it's already in the caravan. So let's see what Protein has to offer. Protein is a good researcher and a good shot. But apart from that, not offering too many skills that I really need. Abeliroja is a good crafter, but apart from that, no. No, the caravan will just proceed. Seriously? Wow. Okay, let's that's pretty brutal. The moment I decide not to sell them, they get the plague. Oh man. That's so nasty. But okay. I'll accept it. This will lower the sales price of the animals. That's the worst thing about that. But apart from this, nothing too bad will happen. I hope. I mean, I'll rather take that plague on my animals than on my colonists, you know. It's better if the animals are getting the plague and not my people. Okay, it's really something I'm considering that I probably want to block some of these food stocks for the cooking, like to have always some food available for animal taming issues. But maybe I should just do some kibble. So we found some big copper deposit, which is quite cool because I still have some big tin deposits, which leads me to the ability to smeltering dirty amounts of bronze. And as we saw the last time, bronze is a very, very valuable, nice material. So Mincot will get there where we can buy new associates, hire new personnel. I'm sorry, I keep mixing these things up. So as we see now, there are donkeys which are worth more money than the others, but whatever. It's completely okay for me. Still 1.4k money. So there's a lot more there are a lot more personnel choices here. So wow, that pottery ain't that horrible. It's really not as horrible as I was afraid it would be. So we have almost 2k. Not bad. It's a good thing we brought so much money. I can't afford everybody. So first up comes Nicole, a dancer. She has a very high artistic skill, which would be a really good combination. Steadfast is a trait I also like, but let's keep going. Nuke, the gardener. An iron-willed, yet... well, I don't know. Probably. The combination of plant and artwork is something that would be quite productive for our facility. Stranger. Bisexual, nimble, and kind. No too interesting traits here. Stingray, the computer. A cannibalistic and optimistic and ugly human computer. Good shot. Good with animals. Well, hope there will be some better choices in between. So, well, an 80-year-old politician. No thanks. Sandro, Joywire. Well, incapable of dumb labor. No thanks. Zucchini. So, well, Zucchini has way too many incapabilities. So, overall, Nuke is quite interesting for me, but I think... Oh. I think it is Stingray who will make the run for me, because the animal skill will free up Oakham, and a high level of shooting and medical and intellectual are things I really appreciate. Yeah, it's going to be Stingray. Welcome, my new associate. Oh, they even have a heart for sale. Now that gives me a good feeling about their alignment. If the need arises, you can take heart. So, welcome to the crowd, Stingray. We're needing somebody to accommodate you, but well, Mincot will build you some bed, no problem. So, I don't have any animal beds, don't I? If you don't have any animal sleeping spots, they won't go to rest if they're ill. Well, I'll keep mining here. Okay, that's great. So I'll keep collecting some specialists for the factory, because it's quite good if I can split singular jobs heavier into a single person. If the jobs get big enough, I'll even expand it on. I'll even expand the workforce on that. So, as far as the fires won't reach, as long as the fires won't reach my fields, we're pretty good. But well, I just hope it'll start to rain at some point. But I guess we have to wake the crowd. The pallets can burn, and that would be quite annoying. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. The increase of workforce will be noticeable quite soon. What does he have here? Magnum Research BFR 4570. Okay. Interesting, so this is one of these weapons with a very, very peculiar design. Oh man, this is going to be a very... Wait a sec. This foal now has the flu, too? Man, is there anything this animal doesn't get? Rissa might be the better doctor here, but it's also quite good if people with a lower medical skill train on animals. It's a very, very good opportunity to increase your skill levels, even though without a high risk of something bad happening. Man, this is so annoying. Well, I'm going to let them fight this fire to the end, so we're having only one fire here. How hungry are your peeps? Very hungry, okay. So after this fire has been beaten down, you guys are going to grab some food. Oh, there goes the rain, finally. Nah, you're not beating anything up. Out. You guys are having some meatballs. You deserve some hearty grub. Eat hearty. Okay. So, turns out we're having another double room here, but that's not as horrible as it could be. So, let's keep the wooden beds here. So yeah, sure. Rissa and Theodore will now grab the sleep they didn't get tonight. That's quite necessary. I have a lot of lignite. I want to do something out of that. Maybe some more lignite pottery, huh? How about that? Hey, welcome my friends. So, Stingray gets the same basic job set, but he's going to be the main handler. And after that, the main cleaning person. There we go. So next up, well, I'm going to declare him the main crafting person as well. How about that? So Stingray will learn his new job during the course of the next days while he's training those animals. There are a lot less animals now. That's good. So let's see how his chances are. 15% chance. Well, also he needs a gun, they say. They tell me he needs a gun, and I guess that's right. Well, we're going to make one lever action rifle here. As soon as I have the steel for that is. Alright. I have the slight impression that I might be needing a cook, which is not my builder. Because cooks end up being busy all day, you know. So, oh, we actually got the steel done there. Nice. Let's chop out more. Alright. Wow, that copper deposit is huge. There we go. Let's see what Theodore will craft for us. And we're already getting those fortifications done a little bit today. At least some start today. That's good. 7 days worth of food. It's not much. Come on, Theo. Complete that, please. With things like rifles, it's so important because if we get attacked tonight and Stingray doesn't have a gun, and I have to finish that gun before we can... No, seriously, that's not cool. Oh, poor Stingray is not having it bad at all. So let's get somebody. Giving this poor guy a bed is really important to me. Okay. So it turns out the mountain I built my base into is having quite some materials. Like there's some huge copper deposit here in that hall here. There's going to be an iron deposit here in the storage area as well. So let's see, there's even some titanium over here. A lot of things here to enjoy. Okay. So, who's going to get some gun training? Well, since Theodore is now the boss and not so much the guy who's doing the dirty work anymore. So this is a really, really good day to hunt some arrow fleet. Just noticed with the rain, Exploding animals are best hunted on rainy days. So let's check out the stats of this lever action rifle. This can't be a good weapon. Oh gosh, those accuracies. Oh. Okay, so yeah. We probably should get as close as possible. 12% hit chance, I say. This is almost threatening for himself. So we really need some better weapon technologies. Because I mean, this is not working as intended for me. No, the Arrow fleet is in revenge. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Well, there we go. So we have looted some Arrow fleet. That's great. Okay. Ah, there's a psychic ship. So we have some trouble for the next episode, because this is some really good topic for the next time. I really don't like these ships, like, at all. And I don't know how we're going to deal with it for the time being, but not in this episode, that's for sure. So... the thing with psychic ships is that you can leave them a moment before you go for them. Overall, well, there will be some extra spawns, I guess, as soon as I shoot on it. But there are 2 Lancers on it, and Lancers are really annoying pieces of metal. So, can somebody please cremate that guy here? Thanks. Okay, so Theodore is grinding happily through the stones here, and, well, as much as I think we have something better to do, I'm going to let him do what he wants to do. So I have a handful of donkeys I could send after the mechanoids, but wouldn't it be brutal to send pregnant donkeys on the Lancers? I feel like the answer is yes. Oh man. Okay. So I would say Stingray's job might be as well as a hunter too. If he's the guy taming the animals, he might be hunting them as well. Okay, there goes some fine arrow fleet fur. A very valuable material in general. Okay friends, this is the end of today's episode. Feel free to leave me a comment down below, as usual. I'd love to hear from you guys. We're starting to get somewhere. Let's see where we're at today. 40k bucks. Well, still a far way to the 1kk, but we're going to make it. Feel free to like this video or subscribe to my channel if you want to help me a little bit more. But the most important thing is I hope you come back for the next one as well. See you guys next time by the Megacorp. Bye bye.